7 Mile Beach, a name that instantly calls to mind turquoise waters, golden sunsets, and endless horizons. But here's the twist. This Caribbean wonder isn't just about dipping into the sea. It's about culture, flavors, history, and adventures hidden just beyond the waves. Today we uncover the secret side of 7 Mile Beach, beyond swimming. The beach that captures the world's imagination. When travel magazines name the most beautiful beaches in the world, 7 Mile Beach is almost always near the top. Located on the western shore of Grand Cayman in the Cayman Islands, it stretches not exactly 7 miles, but close enough to earn its legendary name. With powder white sand and water so clear you can see your shadow beneath the waves, it's no wonder that millions of travelers dream of walking this shoreline. But while swimming and sunbathing are the obvious highlights, this beach holds far more than its turquoise waters. It is a stage where history meets leisure, where Caribbean culture thrives, and where visitors can discover a kaleidoscope of experiences they never expected to find. Rum, the spirit of the islands. To understand the Cayman Islands, you must first understand rum. This isn't just a drink here, it's heritage. Visitors to 7 Mile Beach often find themselves drawn into the rhythm of rum tastings, whether in elegant beachfront lounges or at the Cayman Spirits Company distillery just a short drive away. The story of Cayman rum goes beyond taste. It's about barrels aged underwater, stories of pirates who once roamed these seas, and families who've been making spirits for generations. Imagine sipping a glass as a steel drum band plays nearby and the sunset bleeds into crimson. Swimming feels far away. Instead, you are drinking history. Glass bottom voyages. For those who prefer staying dry yet still crave the mystery of the sea, glass bottom boat tours glide straight out from the shores of 7 Mile. Through the panels beneath your feet, you watch tropical fish dance in vibrant blues and yellows, stingrays sweeping across the sand, and shipwrecks cloaked in coral. Local guides, often born and raised on the island, add their own spin. Pirate legends, folk tales, and history stitched into every wave. It feels less like a tourist excursion, more like an invitation into the Cayman soul. A hidden corner, Cemetery Beach. At the northern edge of 7 Mile lies a hidden escape, Cemetery Beach. The name surprises many, but the beach itself offers serenity, unlike anywhere else. Shaded by palms, kissed by calm breezes, it feels like a secret locals would rather keep to themselves. Families picnic here, couples find quiet moments, and solo travelers breathe in silence. It reminds visitors that 7 Mile isn't only about grandeur, it is also about intimacy. The call of the kayak. When the sun begins to fall, the water changes. Gold fades into pink, pink into violet. For many travelers, this is the moment to launch a kayak. As you paddle, the sea becomes a mirror, and on certain nights, bioluminescent microorganisms ignite the water, glowing like stars scattered beneath the surface. It's a moment few forget. Couples whisper about romance, adventurers call it spiritual, and every paddler returns to shore with the same expression: awe. Dining by the sea. Of course, the Cayman Islands are not just about what you see, but what you taste. 7 Mile Beach is lined with restaurants where the line between dining and theater blurs. At Calypso Grill, the sticky toffee pudding is as legendary as the view. At Luca, seafood pasta arrives under the glow of lanterns, while waves whisper a few steps away. And in many resorts, you can eat barefoot, toes sinking into the sand, as tiki torches burn and guitars sing through the night. Each meal is more than food. It is memory served on a plate. Hooves in the surf. Imagine this scene. The first light of dawn breaks across the sea. The beach is quiet, save for the rhythm of waves. And along the shore, horses walk gracefully, carrying riders through the surf. Yes, horseback riding on 7 Mile Beach is very real, and for many, unforgettable. Some stables even let the horses wade into shallow water, creating the surreal sight of man and beast swimming side by side. It feels like something lifted straight from cinema, a memory carved into sand. beyond the sand. West Bay Road step just behind the beach, and the world shifts. West Bay Road, running parallel to 7 Mile, bursts with boutiques, art galleries, and local markets. Here, you find necklaces made from sea glass, paintings echoing the colors of the Caribbean, and clothes stitched with island humor. For travelers, shopping here is more than acquiring souvenirs. It is stepping into the artistry of a community. Every painting, every bracelet, every carved shell holds a story. The night awakens, 7 Mile doesn't sleep when the sun goes down. That's when it transforms. Bars along the sand ignite with reggae beats, jazz trios fill the air, and DJs turn stretches of beach into dance floors. One night you might hear acoustic guitars, the next fire shows lighting the dark sky. This is not nightlife imported from elsewhere. This is Cayman nightlife, rooted in rhythm and born from the sea. Beneath the waves, the Kittiwake Wreck. Though this script is about everything besides swimming, one exception demands mention. The USS Kittiwake, a U.S. Navy submarine rescue ship, rests beneath the waters just off 7 Mile. Deliberately sunk in 2011, it has become an artificial reef. Divers swim through its cabins and corridors, while snorkelers hover above, watching fish dart through rusting metal. It is haunting, beautiful, and deeply human, a reminder of history's presence beneath the waves. Simple freedom. The bicycle ride. Not every adventure needs grandeur. Sometimes it's a bicycle, a stretch of road in the Caribbean breeze. Travelers often rent bikes and follow the coast, stopping for coconuts at roadside stalls, pedaling past pastel-colored houses, pausing at overlooks where the ocean unfurls in blue infinity. On 7 Mile, even simplicity feels cinematic. Sunset as ceremonial sunsets here are not background events. They are rituals. Locals and visitors gather, drinks in hand, cameras ready as the sky performs its nightly masterpiece. When the horizon turns molten gold and silhouettes of ships pass quietly by, a hush falls. Strangers become friends, bonded by awe. For many, it is the moment when they feel the island most deeply. Wellness by the waves. For travelers seeking renewal, 7 Mile offers its own sanctuaries. Yoga sessions rise with the sun. Meditation circles find rhythm with the waves, and fitness classes transform sand into gym floor. It is not just exercise, it is harmony between body and nature. The Turtle Legacy. A short journey from the beach lies the Cayman Turtle Center, where conservation meets education. Here visitors hold hatchlings in their hands, witness the grace of mature turtles, and learn how the islands are working to preserve these ancient creatures. For families, it is wonder. For adults, it is reflection. For all, it is unforgettable. Flavors of the street. Luxury dining defines 7 Mile, but the soul of Cayman cuisine thrives in its street food. Conch fritters sizzling in oil, jerk chicken smoked with spice, coconut water cracked fresh from its shell. Sweet cassava cake completes the feast. Eating here isn't about formality. It's about flavor, laughter, and connection. Art in every corner culture bleeds through 7 Mile, not just in food and music, but in art. Local galleries display bold Caribbean visions, while murals in nearby Georgetown burst with color. Craftspeople weave baskets, carve shells, and shape wood into treasures. Art here doesn't sit behind glass. It breathes through the island itself. Nature's companions walk slowly along 7 Mile, and you'll notice companions you never expected. Lizards warming on stones, bright parrots swooping between palms, tiny crabs etching trails in the sand. Wildlife doesn't hide here. It walks beside you, reminding you that this paradise belongs not only to people. The beach that never ends. So, what is 7 Mile Beach besides a swimmer's paradise? It is rum at sunset, music by moonlight, horses in the surf, bicycles on winding roads, turtles cradled in careful hands, and stories painted on walls. It is proof that paradise is not a single note, but a symphony. And that's our journey beyond the waves of 7 Mile Beach. Which adventure would you choose first? Rum tastings, horseback rides, or maybe a glowing kayak night? Tell us in the comments below. And if you want more stories that reveal the world's hidden sides, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because the next adventure is waiting.